They're looking at me like I'm a typical insecure male, but I swear I'm really very mentally ill, and the way you're all looking at me I think you might make it worse. I see things that aren't there, and all I'm asking is to be treated like a human being. I don't want to justify my illness, it's my private information. I worry you might not respect any of my opinions because you think an insecure or mentally ill male can't know anything. But I swear I'm really smart and hardworking, and I make lots of good decisions even though I'm really very mentally ill. Sometimes a thing happens and it really makes you think. Just makes you think that what do you do? You just get lost. You don't know what to do. You're in a cycle, spinning, and because you're too dumb to express yourself, no one will take you seriously. You see, so some people say you don't need to you don't need to be good at art and all of that stuff. You just need to talk to people. But people are quite busy, so unless you have an interesting story to tell, if you don't know all But I realised I must get over my really very mentally ill state of mind. If they realised my disease, I'd be in big trouble. So I put my head down and did everything they wanted. And in return, I was no longer a freak, just a weirdo. And I gained many benefits that even the normals weren't given. But eventually I realised the same things I always do. I was finally tired of being the weirdo. I had to run away. It was hard to escape, because to reap the rewards, I'd sunk my nails in deep. But it turns out with the right income and a few white lies about where my office is based, I'm off to the other side of the country with a mortgage, never to be seen again. I believe the only psychology, philosophy, sociology book you need is a business book. But even the business book is rubbish when it comes down to it. You want to learn about people, you have to interact with them. Lots and lots and lots. Within a couple of months, my life had become identical to my last. This time, I had 4 jobs, alongside the time to have 3 non-mind-altering addictions and 2 failing side hustles. I felt better being an owner rather than a tenant. But in a way, my life felt like a never-ending series of prisons, each slightly better funded than the former, but altogether a punishment with no clarity of the crime or the length. I knew I'd have to run away from this life also, but I didn't want another identical life. So I spent my free time searching for something drastic and stable, as much as it can be for a really very mentally ill man. The thing I find about working is that people say that if it's too hard or it doesn't pay well enough, you shouldn't try. But the problem I find is that you just don't get work if you don't try. You really gotta get on your hands and knees and beg for that minimum wage. And then really try, so you can be in charge, while still being on minimum wage. But I guess more hours, more money. What else you gotta do in your free time? I guess there's another movie coming out. Why not watch that? That'll make you feel better about your job. But everywhere I looked led to dead ends. Every direction, people said they had the answer. Soon, people wouldn't stop forcing their answers down my throat. I just couldn't believe them. I simply didn't want to be them, so why would I listen? Especially to the ones who tried to make me pay to listen. And so my life became a never-ending spiral of self-improvement and self-doubt. The end. For now.